Hey everyone, in this video I'll briefly show you how to reduce your max voltage consumed by your Ryzen. So I'll be using HW info to send a sensor to hold the sensor, uh, along with the HW monitor. So for people who are comfortable with using any one of them, do know that the results are almost the same. I'll just clear the min and max temperature. So when testing for a few days or a few months to see how to reduce the maximum temperature on your Ryzen mobile CPU. So often I've seen the temperatures were quite high, even with acceptable fan speed from ThinkPad fan control. So in this video, I'll show you how to reduce it by changing the turbo boost profile from aggressive, that is the default, to efficient aggressive. So you can test it if you're on desktop. You can actually see better temperatures, and with a slight 200 to 300 megahertz drop in the maximum turbo boost frequency. So I will show the performance in both balance mode as well as in high performance mode. So let me change the. So first I'll do a test with balanced power mode. So full disclosure, so I'll be using an AI generated thumbnail. So these thumbnails were generated offline using ComfyUI. So I'll use 3 of them. Just let me know if don't want to see these AI generated thumbnails anymore. So I'll just stop doing that. So this is the first time I'm trying it out, and let me know. So let's get started. First, I'll open Benchmade and open Cinebench. So I have NVIDIA broadcast running in the background. So GPU usage will be high to remove the noise and echoes. So let me run the single core benchmark. Let me clear the sensors. As you can see, the sensor readings are very accurate. So this is with the balance mode, 32 watt on the base power mode, and max turbo is 40 watts. You see, it's still using a very high voltage. I mean, I'm not so comfortable, and the laptop itself feels very hot, even though this is just a 14-inch laptop. And even with the aggressive fan mode, it is very hot to touch. So this is not running the stock thermal paste, so I've replaced it with my own. So it is using an IC pad, I mean the indium pad. So even with that, I get the same temperatures. But yeah, once the fans spin up, the temperature gets reduced. I can't hear them because I have the headphones on. So from the airflow, what I feel, it is running at the level 4. It is quite high. So it is showing at 3.8 or 3.9. But yeah, I mean, the Task Manager only takes a snapshot, so it will be slightly out of date. So HW info or HW monitor will have the accurate value. As you can see, the voltage are quite high. So let me just stop the benchmark for single core and then change the power mode to the best performance. You'll see that it is hitting 1.4 and above. Not sure why it is doing it, but yeah. So let me just run it. So in case if you want to know what I'm using to change the turbo boost profile, so I'm using PowerSettings Explorer. I've covered this software in the past in the few months ago in my ThinkPad P14 Gen 5 playlist. I'll add the link in the description so that you can go and download the file if you require it. So this is the default scheme. So it is set to aggressive on both AC and battery. This is the things what you need to change. So let me just check the. So it is hitting 1.3. Let me try a different. So this is what I use to depload the Windows. So it is quite old, but still it works thanks to Windows side by side. So what I'm doing is it's a very single threaded. Yeah, as you can see, the base power has been changed from 30 to 36, and the max turbo boost is boosted from 40 to 51. So it's still pushing past the 83 mark. Let me close it. I'll just keep it in the background. Let me see what it is showing. 90. Yeah, when HW info is showing 90 and the max is around 1.295. There is some 100 millivolt difference, but I think it could be a margin of error. So what I'll do is I'll just change the current scheme. So what you can see is my active scheme is my customized profile that is based on Manix. So I'll just change it to efficient aggressive and disable turbo on battery, and let's try it out. So I'll just try it with the first with best performance mode. I'll run it once again. This is on best performance mode. It is lower, and even the max turbo boost. So my max turbo boost is around 5.1 gigahertz. So it should be in the 51 multiplier. So it is currently at 47. Let's run it side by side. Yeah, the voltage is definitely lower, but the package temperature is reaching 90 plus. Now the fan is on maximum speed. It's at 93 now. So let me just clear the min and max. Go back to balanced. It does not make much of a difference. Here the clock speeds have drastically gone down so that it remains within the power limit. Let's check the temperature. So it's at 84. Yeah, it's at 84. With the maximum being 85. Still the things are running in the background. Let me just try closing it. I think multi-core performance will only increase by a few points because of the such better sustained clocks rather than not thermal throttling earlier. It is way lower with the multi-threading, which is quite odd. Do let me know if you're seeing the same results on your laptop and desktops with Ryzen Zen 4 or Zen 5. Because with Windows 11, the battery life has been very short, and I have to disable turbo boost to get at least an acceptable 3 to 4 hours of battery on a 50 watt hour battery. So this is the best profile what I've seen, that is efficient aggressive, that gives me the maximum FPS while gaming or doing any kind of a rendering task, even with the OBS running in the background. I think the benchmark is done, so it is 11,000. I think since everything is running in the background, you are losing around 2,000 points. So the maximum score what I have achieved in the past, it would be around 13,000. This is with the best performance. This is with the balanced mode. So this is the best performance when I had a 23H2. So these are the 24H2 results. So there is some significant drop in performance. So this is with a battery mode. So on battery, the multi-core is very low. I think that should be it for this video. I'll add the links in the description. So to recap, so what you have to do is, once you download it, download PowerSettings Explorer from the Guru 3D link what I've given in the description. Scroll down and check, make a change. You processor turbo boost mode, processor performance boost mode. So on the active scheme, change it from aggressive to efficient aggressive so that it downclocks quickly once the task is done. So you can there are a few other settings, so guaranteed and aggressive at guaranteed and efficient aggressive. For me personally, these two didn't yield much performance benefit and only increased the maximum temperatures and reduced the 1% FPS while gaming or in heavy rendering. So for me personally, I think efficient aggressive should work better. Also, it depends on your cooling as well. So if you have very good cooling, you'll see much higher consistent turbo boost on your Ryzen CPU. So thanks for watching. Bye.